just outside of downtown Orlando today. It's one of my favorite places to fish if you just want to go out and, you know, catch a few fish here and there, have a nice time. You aren't going to catch big numbers. It's a little low, it looks like. So we're going to have to see where these fish are at today. This creek here, when it's flowing, is usually a real good spot for them. But it looks like it's some fish kicking around here. Look like it's really low. So this might be a challenge. Alright guys, so when the water is high and this is flowing, this is the best place to actually fish within this lake. Usually after a heavy rain it's really good. Of course we're in the dry season or winter, so we haven't had a lot of rain. We're supposed to get some this afternoon. Little fish bust up there. We may try above a little bit, and then we're gonna walk around this entire area and see if we can't catch some fish before I gotta go to work. The nice thing about this place is it's right next to downtown, so if you're staying here, it's easily accessible. You can fish most of the shoreline. You just can't fish from the cemetery side. There are a couple 4 or 5 pounders in here, mostly smaller fish, but it's a great place to come and relax and just fish if you live in the urban center of downtown Orlando. Yeah, there's a lot of tilapia in here on beds. Like I said, when this water is high and running, especially after the rain or in the summer, this creek right here is the best fishing spot, especially down there in the lower portion for bass. They just pile up in here and just feast off that moving water. You guys can see those wakes. Big tilapia and carp. It's really interesting because this water is super clear and it's super low. The water is usually up past this tree here. Oh man, that's a whole school of I don't know what. I've seen big schools of shiners in here too. So where I'm standing right now is usually 10 feet off the shoreline. I see a couple of beds out here, but I'm assuming that they are tilapia beds. I think scaring tilapia off beds, hopefully it's not freaking all the fish out. Looks like the tilapia and the carp are spawning. Bass? I don't know. Haven't seen any bass on beds. I haven't really seen any bass, period. Alright, so the bank shore on the other side is the cemetery. You can't fish from there. You can fish here. Man, this looks super scummy. If it wasn't midday, I'd throw a frog. There you go, guys. First bass, nice and healthy, from the urban wetlands. Got to get her back in the water though. I think she came off a nest. So let's get over there. Just to give you an idea of how low it is, I'm standing over the top of water. It's probably tilapia nests. And they're abandoned now. I mean, there's some fry and stuff in them. They're just swimming out, but the water's so low. These fish aren't even able to sit on top of their nest. There's a couple more that are out further that are okay. But we're in the middle of dry season right now. Hooked onto something. Hey, there we go. Wasn't even sure if I could have anything hit that. Let's Alright, cool. That's the second one. Another little one, nice and healthy. Nailed it out in the middle there. So there are fish that aren't spawning that are feeding. Just gotta find them. Wrong way, dude. There you go. So I switched over to this blue and neon chartreuse crankbait by H2O Express. That's Academy's brand. So the water is kind of tinted out there in the middle. I really wasn't sure if I was going to find anything, but I had no idea what to do except for like cover water. So I threw it out there, and man, he nailed it. So we'll see if there's any more. Again, this is not a place where you're going to catch really big fish. You might catch a couple, 3, maybe even a 4, 5 pounder, probably the biggest one I would bet would come out of here. Biggest one I've probably seen is 3. But if you want a place to catch fish during the summer heat, where you can just go and relax, there's the dog park here, there's a community garden, there's also a book box by the local library, so you can just actually grab a book and sit here and read. It's super relaxing. It's close to downtown Orlando, and if that stream is running in the summer, you can catch 4, 5, 6 fish in a matter of 30 minutes. So I want to apologize. The GoPro died actually while I was out fishing. Apparently I didn't let it charge long enough this morning. It's late now. I just got home from work. It sucks because I started catching fish right after the GoPro died. I missed 4 small ones, caught 2 decent ones. They're about 2 pounds each. One was a beautiful looking fish with a pronounced lateral line. The other one was this dark, kind of chunky, I don't know, it was an older fish, I guess. It was kind of beat up, but it would look like it was in good shape. So the bite turned on after the GoPro died. I'm going to include pictures of both the fish that I caught. They're both about 2 pounds or a little over 2 pounds. And then I'm going to include a map of where I caught all the fish at and where I had missed some fish. And just so you know, this is not a place where you can go and catch really big fish. It's more of a numbers place. But it's in downtown Orlando, and it's nice. It's relaxing. You can go there if you have maybe an hour to kill. And if that creek is flowing, you can fish right there. And I've caught 6, 7 fish in a matter of like 40 minutes to an hour. So it's a real nice place to go if you just want to kind of do that thing in the afternoon if you got some time to kill. There's also, if you aren't fishing and you just want to go relax there's a dog park, there's a trail to walk. There's also a community garden and a book in a box where you can go just pull out this book from this basic glass box that they have there that's supplied by the library, and you can read a book there. Next time I go out, it may be Lake Ivanhoe, Highland, or the Hospital Lakes. I'm not really sure, but I'm also planning to make a trip up to the Little Econ River and the Little Econ State Forest. So we'll see. But I'm tired. It's late. I just got home from work, like I said. I'm going to go to bed. You guys have a good one.